Hello everybody, welcome to another Johnny Smith lesson. This is the advanced section of my music lessons, so hopefully you're doing well with this, and I'm glad I have some fellow musicians out there that enjoy the theory part of playing guitar. This is a lot of fun. I really enjoy it, and I think that this is a great place to start. Okay, so by way of review, I'm just going to kind of quickly take you back if you're just jumping into this, if it's been a while, just to refresh your memory. So first off, I'd like to say make sure you're pretty clear on the previous lessons up to this point, okay? So last time we did the major triad inversion. So today we're going to do the minor triad inversions, okay? So we're going to start off with A minor, okay? We did C last time, so today's going to be A minor, okay? And so we're going to start here with this shape here, and we're going to do kind of a new one. If you can see this right here. So I have my second finger on the 5th string, 3rd fret, first finger's on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and 3rd string, 2nd fret, okay? So this is a cool little minor triad inversion, okay? So remember we had the 3 main chords. We've done this before, so this is kind of where we're going with this. So you have the three shapes, shape 2, shape 3, and then shape 1, okay? And then we're going to have the little triads that go with each shape. Okay, so this is the second triad is based off of this shape here, and then the third triad is based off of the shape 1. Okay, so we have in the middle triad is going to be this regular A minor that we all know, and then I'll put diagrams up for you on these two, okay? So then you'll start seeing how these kind of cycle through. You'll see the shapes, how they kind of repeat and just go round and round. Okay, so then the next one, and also I probably showed you this in the previous lesson too. I'm just kind of hybrid picking here. Doesn't really matter how you strum them, but I like to just hit my pick on the first string, and then my second finger, then my third finger. I'll just grab all 3 of those. Okay, so we have okay, so those are the triads that go with the A minor. Remember where we're going with this is that when we did this, we have the A minor shapes, and so previously, you know, you learned your shapes, and then you learn the harmonic minor scales that go with each of these shapes. So here's your A minor. Okay, and we have this one here. And we have this one up with this shape here. Okay, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that, but just to kind of give you the big picture on that, okay? Because it's a lot to take in, but at the same time, it's great that you can remember a monumental amount of information by using this method. So that's why I can't speak highly enough about this as far as, you know, connecting the dots, so to speak. You know, just giving you a nice little way to organize your chords and your scales. Okay, so that's the A minor. So now we're going to go again. We're going the circle of fifths backwards, which ends up being 4. So now from the A, we're going to go, which is going to be D. Okay. So now our first is, I'm going to kind of do the main chords at first, then I'll just eventually just do the triads for you. So our first chord was here, this little D minor shape that's really hard for everybody to play, including me. But it's just good to know this, because you know you mostly end up using this just as little triads, anyways. Okay, so this is the shape 1. This is shape 2, and this is your D minor shape 3. Okay, so we're starting off with this, with the top triad, and then here's that new one. This one's kind of tough. You have to really just kind of you know, get used to sing that jump that you have there, because here's the D minor, so you can see where these two fingers are. You need this note above it, okay? So we have here this shape here. Okay. Again, you just have to do like a lot of repetition. If you're sitting down and watching TV or something, just have your guitar in your hand. You can kind of cycle through those chords and just get used to them. They'll pay off for you big time. Okay, so then the next one, again, we're just kind of going, you know, we're just following the chord shape. That's what makes it so cool. So this is the next one. Here's the little A minor shape here, and then okay, then we're going to have the little D minor shape. So this is probably something that you haven't noticed before. You know, you've learned the D minor chord probably a long time ago, but look how that fits. Here's D minor, there's D minor, there's D minor. Okay. Again, this is coming from this shape here. We just have the top three strings, and then, oops. Okay. So you can kind of use those to go in between scales. Say if you're playing yeah, they're nice because you can kind of use those to interweave between your scales. Say if you were playing something in the key of D. Say I'm playing a D minor pentatonic or something. Okay, so that's going to be D. Let's see, so then we're going to go to G. Okay, so the cool thing about this, if you have this Johnny Smith book, all the minor inversions just end up being just on the bottom part of the page. Okay, so here's G. So again, I'm going to do the three main chords. Let me see if I can get this camera pointed down a little bit more. So here's G. Okay, we're going to have shape 1 here, shape 2. Okay, so we have this. Oops. Okay, then this is good for helping you memorize your notes too, because you can see that right here you've got a root note of G. Of course, then you know the chord too. Okay, so you can look at it as just based off the root note. Okay, there's this note here is G. And this is G right here. Of course, it's coming right from this shape here. And let's go on to the next 3. There's that little D minor shape. This one here is really nice too. This shape 2. Okay. Now we're going to do C minor. So we have the C minor right here, which is really hard to play. But we just want this little triad. Just the root, and there's the flatted minor, and then you have an open G. Then we have the next one. Here's your C minor, and we just want this little inversion of it. Oops. Okay, and then we'll go into the middle strings. You can see that this one here is just basically this shape we've been doing. We just kind of run out of strings. And then for the next one, we have to go up to this. Okay, so those are the C triads. And what I would encourage you to do is pick a song like once you're done going through these, find like a backing track or something, or a song you like to jam along with, and do your pentatonic scale, or practice some lead work, or even if you're playing chords, and see if you can put these little triads in, because sometimes you don't have to be playing the full bar chords. That's what makes this so unique. And you can put these little triads in your lead playing, and kind of again, you can just kind of weave your way through those into different parts of the fretboard. Okay, so let's continue on. So next is the F minor. So if we go from C, there's going to be your F. Here's our 3 main chords, here's shape 3. This is shape 1. And then shape 2. Okay, so the triads are going to be probably tell I'm a little bit rusty on these myself. The cool thing about it, though, is it always comes back to you. That's what's so unique about this method, is that it's not like sometimes you'll learn something, and then 3 or 4 months later it's completely gone. It's oblivious to you, or it takes you like a long time to remember what you did. These things are so cool because, yeah, sometimes you can't remember them right off the spot, but they come back to you really quick. So that's what's nice about the way this is structured. Okay, so that's the F. Okay, now let's do the middle ones. That's the F. And again, you have the little D minor shape. You kind of like, it helps sometimes just to do the whole chord. You can see the little triad inversions. You can do it that way too. Okay, so that's F. And we come to B flat. Here's B flat minor. We're going to go here, the first one. Oops, that sounded wrong. Okay, and then go to the middle strings. Well, I call them the middle strings. It's not exactly the middle, but How about the inside strings? How's that? Okay. So we're gonna have again. You just kind of have to see those chords. Oops. Oops. Sorry. I keep wanting to go to the wrong chord there. Okay. And this little triad up here, like on these high strings, are fun to play around with. Like say for example, like if I'm doing like knocking on heaven's door, I might go. It goes to this A minor here. See, there's that little triad right there. And there's the other one up here. So again, if you go A minor, we have or the inside. So let's say you're here. So there's that little A minor. Okay, you could go up there to that little triad on the C chord. So you can kind of see how that can really come in handy for like a lot of things. Okay, so that's the B minor, and then let's go on to the E flat minor. Okay, there's E flat, so the nearest E flat is going to be here. Here's your E flat minor. This does get confusing when you get between the dots, okay, so bear with me too. You can see how out of practice I am with this. What am I doing? Oh. Now the E minor is kind of confusing to see. The good news is you're not always going to be playing all these odd keys all the time. There's your E minor. Oops. Okay, then the inside. And there's this one coming from this shape here. And then this one. After a while, you'll get that rotation memorized. Not that I have it memorized. I used to, back in the day. Okay, so that's the E minors. Now let's go to the G sharp minor. There's our G sharp minor. Okay. Here's the three chords. Okay, so again, you have to see your G sharp here on your A string. So you've got this shape here, and then here's your G sharp. Okay, then there's your G sharp right there on your B string. You can kind of look at it that way. my strings. Now we have C sharp. Oops. Okay. Then we're going to have the middle or the inside. Now we've got the F sharp. F sharp minor, so here's your 3 minor chords. This is also great for helping you to learn the notes on your neck too, because it really makes you think. So here we go. That's the lower notes, then we're going to have the inside. Again, kind of what I'm looking at is I'm looking for the root note on the E string when I'm doing this. Or you can just visualize this chord too, it just depends on how you do it. It just takes repetition. The good news is that if you're actually using it in a song, you know, you kind of already know where you're at and you're playing it, you know, so it's kind of when you're cycling through it this way, it can be a little bit confusing. Okay, let's do that again. So here's the first shape inside strings. Oops. And there's an F sharp right here, because this is G, F sharp. Let me do that again. And then we have okay, it's your F sharp, and then we're going to go to the B minor. Here's the B minor chords. Okay, so there's your first shape there. Again, this is your B string, it's your octave. Oops, right there. So you already know this one here. Gets a little bit easier when you just get to the regular chords. And in the middle inversions. You could even go, ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. You could go up there if you wanted to. So let me do that again. Okay, and then this is just open. I threw an extra one in here. And again, you can see this is just a D minor shape that we're used to playing here, because it's coming from this. It's coming from that shape. And of course, this is always a great place for harmonics. Okay, there we go. So then we're on E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're back to your A minor. It's a lot of work. So hopefully you stuck with me through that whole thing. I know that's like a lot of work and kind of dry, but it doesn't take that long to cycle through. And if you just do that every day for a couple of weeks and just kind of let that settle in, you know, you have those. All those triads. You have the major triads, you have the minor triads, along with the major scale and the harmonic minor scale, and then you know that's a lot of information. Okay, so that you've learned in a fairly short time. Okay, so and like I said, I promise you won't forget this. It's like if you have the book, you know, it only takes you a few minutes to go back and review everything, and especially if you're just working on a specific chord. You know, it's not that hard to remember, but this is a great way to organize everything. I can't speak highly enough about it. So anyways, I will cut the lesson off there because it's turning into another long lesson. It's kind of hard to cover some of this theory stuff in a short period of time. So anyways, thank you so much, folks. I really appreciate you watching. I hope you get some use out of this. I know that I do. I use, you know, this. I think this is probably one of the best guitar books out there, or reference books, I should say. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll make some more fun videos. I'm going to get back and do some more intermediate stuff and some of the maybe something more in the beginner section, you know, just some fun chords and whatnot. Okay, so can't be doing theory all the time because then it gets too boring. Okay, so thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you next time around. Bye-bye.